Time to open the books. The government watchdog group recently reviewed the city of Austin's 2023 payroll and found some new data on the city's overtime payments.
Investigative reporter with Open the Books, Jeremy Portnoy, joins us this morning with more. Good morning, Jeremy.
Good morning, Allison and John Carlos. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for being with us. Jeremy, how much did the city spend on overtime last year?
So last year, Austin spent just over $108 million on overtime. That's money being paid to employees working extra hours, usually because of staffing shortages, and they earn it at 1.5 times their normal rate. So it's actually a little less than was paid out in 2022. But what happened is the police department increased their overtime from $33 million all the way to $42 million. And then you've got other agencies like Austin Energy and the fire department earning about $14 million.
Jeremy, $42 million for police, that's a big number. Can you tell us a little bit more about those overtime payments?
Yeah, so the police only account for 20% of the total city payroll, but they still earned 40% of all the overtime money. We made a list of the top 13 overtime earners in Austin. All 13 of them were police officers. All 13 made more than Governor Abbott makes in an entire year, just in overtime. The craziest example, this one police officer, her base salary is only $109,000, but she worked so much overtime that she earned an extra $254,000, and she ended up out-earning everyone in Austin, including the city manager.
Jeremy, give us some context for the viewers. Are these overtime payments normal compared to other Texas cities?
So the total spending is about what you'd expect. Austin spent 11% of its total payroll on overtime, which is pretty much identical to cities like Dallas and Fort Worth. What's not normal is how this money is dispersed. So in Austin, there was 89 people that made over $100,000 just in overtime. But in cities like San Antonio, which is even bigger, only 13 people made that much. Dallas had only 47 people. So it's a little less equitable in Austin.
Jeremy, has the city proposed any solutions to try and reduce overtime payments?
So last year, all the big city agencies blamed this on staffing shortages. They said they just need more people. And the Austin American-Statesman also reported that $4 million in overtime went towards paying state troopers sent in by Governor Abbott. So there's not much the city could have done about that. So the police came up with a few small solutions. They said they're going to use some more reserve officers or retired cops. They're going to try and use some more civilian employees at big events. No one's really proposed a big one-size-fits-all solution. So we'll keep track of these payments throughout the year, and we'll come back to update you on how this is progressing.
Of course, all of this happening as APD is looking for their next police chief. Always great information you share with us, Jeremy. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you.
And you can find more reports on this at openthebooks.com.